Is it time to refresh your website? Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Scott. Thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. I am ready to give you some more actionable, practical advice that you can start applying right now to grow your voiceover business. So over the last few weeks, I've been sharing some tips of some things that you can do during the slow days. Now, it's summer, and it's almost inevitable in summer that you're going to experience some kind of slowdown in your voiceover business. Not a big deal. People go on vacation, especially this year when we haven't been able to go on vacation for quite a while. Everybody is using up all of those vacation days. So you are going to have days in the studio where there aren't as many auditions to record or there aren't as many bookings to record, and you're looking for things to do to still be productive. That's what this tip series is all about. That's what the last few videos have been about. That's what this video is going to be about. So this week I want to talk to you about your website. When is the last time you really went through your website to make sure that everything was current and fresh? When's the last time you added some new content or changed a little bit of text? That's what I want to encourage you with. So there are a few key areas that I think you can look at on your website to make sure that it is completely up to date and ready to go. The first place is your client list. Now, if you've been doing your marketing, if you've been working hard, if you've been adding new clients to the roster over the course of the last few months or the last year, have you got all of those put up onto your website? Are they reflected in a client list on your website? If they're not, it's time to get them up there. And while you're going through and refreshing your client list, it might also be a good time to go and refresh your testimonials. Have you asked any of those new clients that you signed for a testimonial that you could put up on your website? Always adding new content is a great way of refreshing your site, which can be really advantageous for SEO. Speaking of adding new content and doing good things for SEO, what about that About page? When is the last time you checked out the About page on your website or added, removed, or rewrote some copy, again, just to give it a little bit of new life rather than just sitting there stagnant with the same old information all the time? One other thing you want to look down below at the bottom of your website. Down there in the footer, there's probably a copyright date. Has that copyright date updated? One of the things that I notice when I'm working with voice actors and they ask me to take a look at their website, one of the very first things that I do is I scroll down to the bottom of the page and check that copyright date, and you'd be surprised how often it is not up to date. You want to make sure that that copyright date says 2021. That's one way that people are going to know that you're still active, that you're still in business, and that you are keeping things fresh and up to date. So these are all of some things that you could be checking out and updating on your website. There's one more tip that I want to give you. What about your portfolio? We talked about the fact that you've probably booked some jobs in the last few months or the last year. You've gone out now and added those clients to your updated website, and you've maybe collected some testimonials to add to your website. But what about the projects themselves? If any of those projects are out there, make sure that you're asking for permission so that you can post them on your portfolio page. Again, just another way to get some good, fresh content on your website.